Look at what the Kings point guard Aaron Brooks had the nerve to say after Game 1, his press conference. He's calling Denny Tice not a locked-in defender despite him getting Defensive Player of the Year. He basically called the award a fluke and said he's seen better defenders in China. So you know Denny's riled up, and either Aaron Brooks is going off or he's getting locked up. Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome to Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. The Hornets are the number 1 seed, the Kings are the number 8 seed, but the Kings are playing us tough. Last game, it was a 4-point game with a little bit over a minute left, so, you know, we have that in our mind. They're playing us tough, and there I alley-oop myself. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to alley-oop Eric Gordon, but for some reason 2K thinks you're going to alley-oop yourself out the backboard at like random times, but the story of this game was, besides Marcus Thornton doing his usual thing, was the Aaron Brooks and Denny Tice battle, or just whoever Denny Tice is guarding, because now all the eyes are on Denny Tice's defense. So in this game, I showed you every single defensive possession I played where someone took a shot attempt on me. Whether it was Aaron Brooks, Jimmer Fredette, or Jared Jack, or maybe even Tyreke Evans a few times. So I showed you that just to show you, let's see if Denny was actually playing lockdown defense or not. And my response to what Aaron Brooks said is, listen, I'm no, LeBron. I'm not Andre Iguodala, right? Andre Iguodala is probably the best one-on-one defender on our team. I'll admit that. But the steals do add up, Sometimes, you force yourself into the passing lane. Sometimes, you tip a pass going to somebody else. And that stuff adds up, And it's not just about locking up your one individual opponent. It's about locking up a whole team. And I think I do a good job of playing great help defense on other guys. So that's my response to Aaron Brooks, and this is my response right now, hitting a three-pointer. Just a little give and go between me and Eric Gordon, and early on we came out blazing. Of course, last game the Kings, they started off hot. They forced a lot of turnovers on us, and one of the main things we stressed in practice was no turnovers. And that was mainly on Denny, because Denny's the one that had most of them last game. So I had to make sure I didn't do that this game. And here Jared Jack catches me reaching, and he pulls up a shot in Robin Lopez's face. Still a tough shot, but he knocks it down nonetheless. And here Jason taking it off the dribble. I expected him to pull up the mid-range shot because it was pretty open, but he took it all the way, so it's all good. And there, Jimmer Fredette just gets a backcourt violation for nothing. I mean, he just backed it up and took it himself. I didn't do anything. I just put my hands up, and I guess I scared Jimmer. And here Jimmer tries to take a contested three-pointer that does not go down, so Jimmer's not having a good day. And look at Xavier Henry pointing out the floater. Who knew he had that one of his tricks? So that's cool. And here Jimmer's trying to force stuff off the dribble, or somebody was forcing it. I think Danny Green, and Jimmer ended up getting in the paint because, I don't know, just some of the way the contact is. And there Jimmer really forced it and got blocked, but they get the rebound there. And T-Rob ends up getting the 2 points. And the Kings, after falling behind by about 12 points early, they crept up back to a 7-point game. And while this game is going on, I need to explain some stuff real quick, because as you guys know, I've been a little bit lacking on the videos, especially the Madden and 2K. All that's been a little bit things, and there's a few reasons for that. One, I've been ill the past few days, well, for a while now, but I saw my doctor the other day. I got that sorted out. I'll try not to get too in depth in that since we're in a playoff game, but yeah, so hopefully I'm feeling better. But besides that, I'm going to be pretty busy the next few days because unfortunately my grandmother passed away. And that's really tough for me because I was really close to my grandmother, as Andre Iguodala misses a dunk here. But besides maybe my mom, my dad, and my sister, that might be the person I was closest to, So it's tough to lose her. She was 87, so she lived a long life, She lived a full life pretty much, and I mean, it's tough, man. Like I said, I'll try not to get too much into this since we're in the middle of a playoff game, as Denny beats the shot clock there, but for the next few days, we gotta do some stuff, as far as viewings and all that, the cremation. So I'm gonna be pretty busy until about maybe Saturday or Sunday. So I don't know what the video schedule will be like for then. This game will be out today, Wednesday. Game 3 is already live com, so all I have to do is edit that, and I could probably get that out by Friday. I'll try to get one Madden video out, because I do have one Madden video on my computer, or my laptop I should say, the game against Addy from April. I'll try to get that one out Thursday or Friday, and Saturday, one of these days, I think the 2K, or not 2K, the NCAA early release comes out, as Denny knocks down the three-pointer there right before the second quarter ends. But Aaron Brooks put a move on Denny, not gonna lie, Aaron Brooks put a move on Denny. But yeah, I'll try to get that out, and then NCAA, whenever that early release comes out, I'll try to get a few games out for that. Even though I know I don't play NCAA that much, I'll try it out this year. If it's fun, it's fun. If it's not, it's not. Because it's late in the Madden season, and why not mess around with NCAA a little bit, you know? So that's what's going on there. Once again, sorry I haven't been doing much lately, but just some stuff that came up that I cannot control. And that's that. So back into this game here, as we get a steal there. We just poke it out of Aaron Brooks' hands, and here we contest his 3-point shot. Make sure he misses that one, and Iggy gets the rebound. Starts a fast break. Denny Tice looking for a man, and we can't really find anybody until we get double teamed. And I find AD, and he just pulls up the mid-range jumper like it's nothing. I just passed out the double team. I expect him to pull that up, and there I expected him to pull it up. Instead, he found Eric Gordon in the corner, who hit a contested jumper there, a 3-point jumper. And Gordon isn't exactly having the 55-point game he had in game 1, but he's still making good contributions. And of course, early on, Gordon really heated up in the second half, so we'll see if we can get more buckets then. But one of the things is Andre Iguodala showed up more in this game, so that helped us out as Thornton gets an and one. I don't know why Marcus Thornton is so good in this game, but he is. And there, Tyreke Evans, that's like a move you make when you're drowning in the water. You're like trying to save yourself, just flopping your feet. That's what he did. He made the shot. So nothing you can do about that. Iggy played really good defense, and Iggy's been playing good defense on Evans. And there, that's nasty. That is nasty. And one with the hammer home finish. And when I come back in the game here, it's a 17-point game. And we're feeling pretty good about this one. All we want to do is defend home court. And like I said earlier, home court isn't that important to us, but we still want to defend it. We still want to lead with a 2-0 lead, and Eric Gordon wants to make sure that happens, knocking in a 3-point bucket there, and it's a 12-point or 20-point game, I should say. Gordon has 12 points overall, and there I get caught reaching. Only because of the stuff Aaron Brooks says, the reason why I was reaching. I wanted to get a few extra steals, I wanted to get a few extra steals just to put a little icing on the cake, just to get him mad. And there I get, I believe, my 8th steal of the game. Looking for a triple-double in the playoffs with steals. Already got them in points and assists. And there, I get caught reaching, trying to do that stuff. And Jack trying to take that shot, but he got rejected from behind. And there, whoever that coach is, he's pretty pissed off. And there I get caught reaching again. And Aaron Brooks is like, alright, I'll not do that anymore. I'm cheesing a little bit with that reaching stuff. And here, Iguodala! Oh, goodness! We're going to have the whole funeral for Tyreke Evans. Oh, man. That was nasty. So, like I said, Iggy showed up for sure. And I think that might be the triple-double in steals here. Is it? Oh, no. We still got 9. And Iggy is still slamming down everything possible. Just cocking it back with one hand repeatedly, and they can't stop him. This time, though, Iggy decides I'm going to get a 2-hand finish. And I don't care, because it's 1 hand or 2 hands, 2 points, and it's all good. And that helps us win this game. And this steal also does. And this is the triple-double in steals, and that was almost an alley to Ed Davis. I was trying to bring the roof down in this stadium, but unfortunately, Ed Davis could not finish that one. And here, Cousins takes someone off the dribble. That might have been Bass there. Yeah, Bass took Bass off the dribble and got all the way. And here, I'm looking for Iggy, but Iggy's man dropped on the ground, so I took it myself because there was no rim protection since Iggy's man wasn't able to switch. And here, Aaron Brooks trying to beat the clock. And like I said, I was going to show every defensive possession where someone shot it over Denny, or the guy Denny was guarding shot it. So that's what I did there. And here, Denny beating the shot clock again. And all those shot clock beaters are just going down. And all of a sudden, the lead is monumental until the Kings get a few steals here and they start turning it up a little bit. So we just don't want to turn it over all the time. That was the key coming into the game, and that's going to be the key coming out. We just, get possessions, get shots. That's all we need. We need to get shots. And there, Eric Gordon gets more in the shot. He got a big-time shot, and he finished and got the and one. So way to go, Eric. And there, Evans trying to finish tough. Then he gets his 5th rebound in the game. So then he's even crashing the boards out here, kicking it to Eric Gordon. Then Eric, unfortunately, turns it over. Starts a fast break to Jack. They're on a 3-on-3, and Jack tries to go all the way, and Jack is forcing it. Unfortunately, they call a foul on that one, but it looks like we are escaping here. What a 2-0 lead in the series, and this King series was scary, especially since the game before the series started. So I mean, we almost lost that game. We even almost lost game 1. Though this game 2, I think we're starting to figure them out. And you see, one of the things was I ran a lot of pick and rolls with Iguodala. Normally I run pick and rolls with my bigs, but this game I made it a thing to run pick and rolls with Iguodala, and I figured out a way to get those pick and rolls to work, especially in the third quarter. You saw Iggy had a bunch of free lanes. Anthony Davis gets a putback there. Iggy had a bunch of free dunks in the lane there off the pick and rolls, so I figured out something with that. I figured out, a little something with their defense. And that's what a playoff series is all about. Figuring out what your opponent is doing and making the adjustments, and that's who wins. Whoever makes the adjustments after the first game or two, that's the team that always wins. And right now, we're looking like that team, even if they're getting and ones like that after an Aaron Brooks miss, what should have been Aaron Brooks steal. And there, Aaron Brooks almost throws another turnover. So, and now I just put him on the ground. I'm like, enough of this. You're calling me out. What about your defense? What about your defense? This isn't exactly a Derrick Rose versus X matchup or Russell Westbrook versus X, but if anybody's calling me out in the press conference, I'm gonna make them pay. And there, Iguodala could have made the defense pay, but he's a pretty unselfish player. He's like Denny. He looks for his teammates. Maybe a little bit too much in there at cost them, but still, nonetheless, it's a 17-point game with under 4 minutes to go. They cut the lead down a little bit as Aaron Brooks just tries to run a whole array of moves and somehow gets the foul call there. I mean, the lead is coming down, but they just don't have enough time. And right now, let me just put the lead back up a little bit with this three-pointer. The jump shot has been on the money today. You see Denny with 5 turnovers, which looks like a lot, but with Hall of Fame circumstances, 5 is about the average, all right? Especially for me, I'm passing it pretty much like, let's say 60% of my possessions, maybe even 70. You know, 5 turnovers isn't that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad for Hall of Fame 2K. And there, Aaron Brooks gets caught once again, and that'll just about do it for this one. I mean, they outscored us in the fourth quarter, but we had enough of a lead to where it didn't really matter. And Andre Iguodala, once again, like I said, I was working that pick and roll Iggy, and that worked. So, Game 3 is coming up on probably Friday, maybe even Thursday. I don't know. I finished out this series, so I'll give you that much. So, I don't know when Game 4 is going to come. Maybe Game 5, you know. I don't know when that kind of stuff, Game 6, Game 7. I don't know when any of those stuff are going to come out. I'll work out the schedule from there in my head. Hopefully after Saturday, I won't be busy. I'll be able to do a Madden video and a 2K video or like an NCAA video, whole stuff. So I'll get that figured out. And as you can see, this is the final stats for Jack, Brooks, and Fredette. I mean, I didn't lock them down, but we won the game, so I don't really care. So I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time. And the playoff brackets are at the end.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
We need to come out strong and set the tone early. If we get them playing our style of basketball like we did these first 2 games, it'll be tough for them to recover. Easier said than done, but that's going to be our goal going in for sure.
As I promised, here's a look at the playoff bracket, and it looks like we are playing Golden State next round if we get through, and that'll be a fun matchup.